Let me make one thing perfectly clear. It is not the shopping season. It is the Christmas season. But hey, there's deals everywhere. There were deals last Friday, deals on Small Business Saturday, there's deals on Cyber Monday that happens to bleed over into Giving Tuesday, which is today, and it just keeps going and going and going. And it's not the shopping season. It's not. You need to ask yourself some questions about this whole shopping season concept and idea. It is not the shopping season, it is the Christmas season. That's right, it's the Christmas season. Now, yeah, we go shopping. I get that. We go shopping a lot. Where am I here? There I am. We go shopping a lot. And some of us, some businesses survive the entire year by having a really good shopping season in December. We have to put some stuff on there. You know, we have to just get some stuff, get it under the tree, get it to the people. And do we waste a lot of money? Yeah, we kind of do. We kind of do. And maybe I'm getting old in my old age. Maybe I am. But I have a hard time shopping at Christmas. I have a hard time shopping for my wife. I have a hard time shopping for my daughter. I just have a hard time shopping. And it's kind of crazy that I have a hard time doing that because these are the people that I love more than anything else. But we need to survive the shopping season and not blow our budget, not blow our ideas, not blow ourselves out of the water with regard to, oh, now I got to pay for, stuff that actually matters. So I got 3 questions for you. 3 questions to kind of slow you down. 3 questions to ask before you spend another dime, before you pull that credit card out. By the way, does anybody have their credit card number memorized? No? I do. I have my credit card number memorized. Yes, even the little Cody on the back and everything like that. I have it all memorized. So this is a picture from 2 years ago. And you know why you could tell that it was a picture from 2 years ago? You know why? Because people are going crazy over a 49-inch TV. Everybody wants 75s and 80s now. These things are old. But this is how it was. It's crazy. No, you don't. That's probably a good thing because if you have it memorized, you know what happens? You use it too much. I'm not like that at all. No, I'm not. 3 questions to ask yourself about surviving the shopping season. So, 3 questions to ask yourself. First question is this: do I really need this? Now, you're thinking, well, this is a shopping season. This is where I buy stuff for other people. I get that. But you need to ask yourself your own question, especially during this season, because one thing that we do as a family is we give each other money. We just say, you know what? I can't figure out exactly what you want, but you know what you need. So for the past 7 or 8 or 9 years, I give my daughter and I give my wife the same amount of money in cash. And what they do is they go off and go shopping together. That's the mother-daughter thing that they do, and that's a good thing. They go and they spend the day together, and I sit back and I think about they're going to get stuff that they need, not stuff that they want. And guess what? Once I give that money to them, they can get whatever they want. If they want to waste it, in my mind, if they want to, whatever they want to do. But both my wife and my daughter are pretty savvy when it comes to shopping. They'll spend stuff on stuff they want instead of what they need, but they'll wait for a really good deal. And I kind of they'll stretch it. I love it. So the question is, do I really need this? Now, if you're like me, I have a weakness, and I know my weakness. My weakness is this: I like buying online programs and online courses and online this and online that. I like to buy a lot of stuff that feeds me information, and I do a lot of that, more than I should. But I'm starting to ask myself the question more and more in the last couple of years: do I need this? No, not really. Not really. Now it's the Christmas season, so you have to also ask yourself: do they really need this? And it's okay if it's something that they want, they don't really need it, but they want it and it's going to make them happy. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. If it's really going to make them happy. But I also remember, as do all of us, Christmas morning, we tear open gifts. Kids tear open gifts. They find the one they want, and we look at $200 of toys laying on the floor, and they're playing with the box. Or they're playing with the one toy that costs $20. Right? So, first question you ask before you spend a dime is this, is do I really need this? Or do they really need this? Now, it's Christmas. It's a season of giving. It's okay to give them some things that they don't need and they just want, because it shows a heart of love. It's a heart of giving. But do they really need this? Do I really need this? Here's the second question. Will I be using this 1 month from now? Now, this is a real practical question. Will I really be using this 1 month from now? Is it one of those things where you rip it open on Christmas morning, you play with it for 3 or 4 hours, like a little kid, and then you forget about it? If my weakness is online courses, have I bought a course and spent some money on it, and then I don't look at it after 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Yeah, probably. Yeah, really probably. But will I be using this a month? Will it give me some longer term enjoyment or some longer term value, some longer term benefit? What will it do? So obviously ask the question, will they be using this 1 month from now? My wife has a weakness, and I don't think she's the only one in the world who has this weakness, but she has a weakness for shoes. Yeah. And it's okay. It's her thing. I get it. I understand. Does she need another pair of running shoes? No. No, she doesn't. But will she get a pair? Probably. But she'll also be using it a month from now. And I understand that. And I ask myself, well, am I going to be using this stuff 1 month from now? I have a hard time Christmas shopping. If you guys have some hints on Christmas shopping, I would love to have some hints on Christmas shopping, but I have a hard time Christmas shopping. I'm getting to that age where everything has to be practical or it's a waste of time. That's why I give out money, so they can get the stuff that they want. And I'm not wasting the money. I'm giving them a gift of spending time together, my wife and my daughter. Third question is this: will it ultimately help me reach my long-term goals? Running shoes? Well, maybe if a long-term goal is walking every day, a habit of walking every day, and you need a really good pair of shoes to do that, then I get it. But will it ultimately help me reach my long-term goals? When I'm buying stuff for myself, I'm putting it through that filter of, will it make me help me reach my long-term goals? And that's where I am balancing a lot of things and making me look. I looked at a lot of Cyber Monday stuff yesterday, where I said, do I really want to get this? Do I really want to get this other program? It's a Christmas season. I shouldn't be spending extra money on stuff like that. It's my weakness. I get that. But will it help me reach my long-term goals? And that's the filter I have to put stuff through. And the obvious question on the other side is, will it ultimately enrich their lives in some way? Now, if I'm talking about my long-term goals for stuff that I spend on myself, will it ultimately enrich their lives in some way? And that's where the line becomes very fuzzy between want and need. And you got to be okay with that. Will it enrich their lives in some way? When I give money to my wife and to my daughter for Christmas, I know that the next day they're going to go out together and have a mother-daughter day. And it doesn't matter what they buy. I've given them a reason to spend a day together. And that's a good thing. That's just a really good thing. So the question is, what do you need and what do you want? And that's really comes down to the bottom line with all of this, is the difference between what you need and what you want. And only you can answer that. Only you can answer that. That's what I want you to be thinking about this Christmas season before you spend another dime on anybody and on yourself. Do you need it? Or do you want it? Just, what is it? Well, what do they need? What do they want? Same question. So that's all for today. I hope you have a great Tuesday. It's no longer Cyber Monday, although they bleed over. I'm still looking at one more thing that I know is available for about another 6 or 8 hours. Still looking at one more thing, and I'm battling that mind thing. Do I need it or do I want it? But it's also Giving Tuesday, so take the opportunity to give and give to other people what they need, not necessarily what they want. Have a great week. I'm Bill McConnell. Once you conquer yourself, everything else becomes possible.